ऑलराइट भाई, तो बहुत मेहनत और बहुत पढ़ाई के बाद फाइनली मुझे रेलवेज में नौकरी मिल गई है। और ये कोविड के बाद से ये वर्क फ्रॉम होम मॉड्यूल बहुत ज़्यादा चल रहा है, तो मुझे ये पता नहीं था रेलवेज में भी अभी वर्क फ्रॉम होम चालू हो गया है। मुझे भी ये लोग वर्क फ्रॉम होम वाला जॉब नहीं लिया है, बोला है रिमोटली हम लोग ट्रेन ड्राइव कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उसका पहले ट्रेनिंग वेनिंग थोड़ा होगा। तो वो लोग वॉइस एंड एक्शन ट्रेनिंग कर दिया है, जितना ट्रेन वेन क्या नाम है वो सब सिखा दिया। अभी हम लोग का प्रोसेस ट्रेनिंग होगा। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। कैरेक्टर सिलेक्ट, ये बंदा तो ठीक ही लग रहा है। देखो फर्स्ट बंदा ही सबसे अच्छा है। बिगिनर गेट स्टार्टिंग विद ट्रेनिंग, ऑफ कोर्स पहले प्रोसेस ट्रेनिंग होगा, सर्टिफिकेशन होगी, इसमें सब कुछ होगा। नेविगेशन एंड इंटरेक्शन, ओके।
Embarking on a new career is always exciting. Today, you're joining the list of people who
List
work on the
people who work
railways,
for
keeping the
railways, keeping
world's
the worst
people
people
and
always.
cargo running
Okay,
smoothly. There's a lot to learn, but you'll be taking it step by step.
sure.
Let's start by looking around. Find each of the markers
Camera
and
movement.
look at them.
अच्छा, यहाँ देखना है। If you found yourself looking up when you wanted to look down, you could try inverting the vertical axis. Click yes if you like to do that now. You can just, oh, that's fine.
Before you get to
Before
the
you go to the
trains, take a
trains, take a
quick
quick
tour of the
tour of the
facility here and
facility
learn the
here and learn the
basics of
basics
moving
of
around
moving
on
around on
foot.
foot. Okay.
Your current objective is shown in the top left of the screen. You've just been awarded some action points.
Wow.
These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience level for the game.
Okay.
This is one of the many route tasks you can discover. Keep an eye out for other tasks that will ask you to place, collect, or fix a variety of things.
यहाँ कितना गाड़ी है?
Head into the main building to continue your induction. Walk over to the
यहाँ लॉबी में हम लोग वेट करेगा। Take a seat. 4 minute, 5 minute, 6 minute, 4 minute. 4 minute वाला। अच्छा, no, this is मीटर यार है, हमको
You
लगा
can pause at any point
मिनट
to
नहीं।
review objectives and a lot of other information about what's happening at the moment. Try it now and then return to the game after you've had a look round.
You can pause to okay.
Now that you've covered some of the basics of moving around and interacting with the environment, let's take a walk
Let's
through the
take a walk.
building and find the trains.
साहस है तो। चलो जल्दी जल्दी चलो। ट्रेन दिखते ट्रेन। ओ।
This is Central Square. From here, you can explore the main training centre depot and
मस्त
surrounding
लग रहा है
yards.
आई थिंक
Your journey
हम लोगों
operating
को कुछ
trains is just
आगे
getting
क्यों ले जा रहे
started here at the training centre. Remember, you can always come back here from the main menu to refresh your knowledge if you're unsure about anything.
हो? ओके। कंटिन्यू चैप्टर 1। मुझे वो स्क्रीनशॉट लेना था। स्क्रीन एलिमेंट्स एंड एचडी कॉन्फ़िगरेशंस। अरे
In this
बाकी
training
दो
module,
ट्रेन कहाँ
you'll
गया?
learn about the on-screen overlay known as the heads-up display or HUD. You'll see it when you're in control of a train. You can configure a range of parameters for the HUD that affect how it looks in the game settings. In this tutorial, you're going to
Turning
take a
the
look at the
parameter
two
to
main
relative
types
look
of
to the
HUD
game term. In
and
this
make a
tutorial, I'm going
first
to take a
choice
look
of
at the two
which one
main
you
types of
prefer.
HUD and make first choice which one. Okay.
Get started by climbing up the ladder into this train and sit in the indicator.
अच्छा ऊपर नहीं first we need good. Is there a photo mode? Photo mode there. L2 is raised, no, too much. ये ठीक है. So it's fine. Motion, there is no motion, so there is no need of motion. ये थोड़ा और हाँ. Yes, this looks good. Right. Up. Okay. Okay, fine. We can now resume training. Step up. Sit in the driver's seat.
Welcome to the most important seat in the train. Before you can start learning how to make the train move, you're going to need to understand what the HUD is telling you.
Okay.
There are three types of HUD. The one you're seeing now is the normal HUD. You'll learn that first, and then take a look at the minimal HUD next. There is also a simple HUD, which is essentially a cut-down version of the normal HUD. The HUD is a guide to show you what the train is doing, how you're doing, and what your next objectives are. You can tune what's shown here using the game settings. The main part of the normal HUD is the speed display in the bottom right. Your current speed is indicated by a white bar that will appear on the outside of the speedometer, and there is a red mark that indicates the maximum permitted speed.
Okay.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate the forward, reverse, and neutral directions. A cross, or X, means the reverser is currently either not inserted or in the off position.
Okay.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position
Which
the
one?
power or throttle
Achha,
control is in.
okay.
If the display is white, it refers to power. If the display is yellow, it means powered braking or dynamic braking. If the display is red, then the throttle is currently locked out and you will need to take steps to release the lock before power can be applied. You can learn about troubleshooting elsewhere in Training Center.
Alpha.
These are the brake indicators. The exact one shown will vary by train and will often be
डर तो
visible
लग
in
रहा
the
हम लोग
train
ट्रेन में लेके
itself on
उल्टा
the
पुल्टा
various
ना कर दे.
gauges.
देखते.
These gauges tell you what is happening in the braking system. The most important one is the BC or brake cylinder. In most trains, when this reads 0, that means the brakes are released. Anything else, and the brakes are applied. In the top right is the track monitor. This shows you the line ahead and allows you to see all the signals and speed limit changes that you're approaching. By default, the track monitor shows the signals with their actual red, yellow, or green aspect. But when you get more confident, you can hide this information via an option in the game settings. As you accelerate, the track monitor will extend its look-ahead distance so you can see much further ahead at higher speeds. This is all done automatically. Now that you're familiar with the normal HUD, it's time to take a look at the minimal HUD. You can change this via the game settings, but for this tutorial the game will change it automatically. You can see that most of the HUD is now gone. You are left with basic information in the top left corner.
Okay. Up.
The minimal HUD immerses you in the experience of driving the train. Use the train's real gauges as much as possible.
As much as possible. Okay.
In the top left corner, you will see the information about your next objective and some limited information about what the train's doing, such as your current speed, the speed limit, and the gradient. Use the game settings to add and remove information from the minimal HUD. With less information, you'll find driving more challenging, but also more immersive and rewarding.
Okay. But I don't think so. Starting में हम लोग वो कर सकेंगे.
Experienced players might prefer the minimal HUD, especially when driving from the cab view. The normal HUD is ideal for newcomers or anyone who wants to drive from an external camera. You can switch HUDs in game settings. Do you want to start with the normal HUD or minimal HUD?
Normal HUD is what I did. Now we're going for new players, the normal. Okay.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Let's continue. Moving a train. अब होगा बस असली मजा पूरा. Part 1.
In this training module, you're going to learn how to make a train move and then bring it to a stop.
Okay.
For this exercise, you'll be using a British Class 323 electric multiple unit. It's a great train to get started with as the controls are quite straightforward. This module will get you used to the feel of the train and its controls.
So,
while many trains have different controls and are operated in different ways, there are basically always 3 controls that are common and are required to move the train. The reverser chooses the direction you're going to move in. It often has 4 positions: off, forward, neutral, and reverse. The brakes are used to slow or stop the train. There are potentially multiple braking systems you can find in different trains, and you can read more about that in other sections of the training center. For now, the Class 323 has a very simple braking system. The throttle controls how fast the train accelerates. In this train, the throttle and brakes are controlled by a combined power and brake handle. Moving the handle in one direction will apply power. The middle position is neutral and does nothing, and then the other range applies the brakes.
Okay.
You will find in some other trains that the throttle and brakes are on separate handles.
Okay.
Before you go any further, set the headlights for daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
Headlights for daytime. Okay. Headlights. Ahead. Headlights off.
We want to move the train forwards, so set the reverser to the forwards
Set the
position.
reverser to forward.
Now pull the combined power and brake handle towards you to release the brakes and apply power. In the bottom right and in the center of the speedometer gauge, you can see a little ball. This is the accelerometer and will move up or down to indicate whether you're speeding up or slowing down. Now that you've reached your target speed, you can move the throttle. When it comes to stopping trains, the specifics of each train can be quite different. However, the basic process is fundamentally the same.
B.
Bring this train to a complete stop by
Wait
moving
for
the
the
power
train to
brake
come to
handle
a
into the
stop.
braking
Okay.
range.
Turn on safety system to receive additional points. Okay, where is that safety system? Emergency brake, door close, door release, signal buzzer.
The amount of braking you will need to apply also varies depending on whether you're going uphill or downhill and how heavy your train is. Knowing the
Hazard
right amount to
lights,
apply will come with practice and experience.
and door close,
Stopping a train is one of the biggest challenges
door
of
release
controlling
right,
it,
door release right,
particularly stopping it in the right
AW,
place.
wiper control,
That
cab
concludes
light,
this module. If you wish to
cab
replay
air
it, you can come
condition.
back to it at any time via the training
Okay,
center.
चल क्या हुआ? अरे सीखने तो दे भाई सही से जल्दी जल्दी ट्रेनिंग कर रहे लोग वो पैसेंजर ऑपरेशंस ओके
In this
वो
training module, you'll be learning
नाइस
basic passenger operations in this Class 323 electric multiple unit. This part of the training center is the Metro Loop. It is used primarily for driver training for passenger trains that are generally shorter or might stop more frequently in normal operating practice. It consists of 2 platforms. In this module, we'll be doing a complete circuit and practicing stopping at both stations.
ओके
When you're ready, open the door and climb aboard the train.
तो लॉक
Take a seat in the driver's position.
ओके
Always
always
remember to
remember to
close the
drivers
driver's
once you
door
get in
once
the
you get in the
okay
cab. Some trains will prevent the brakes from releasing if... To unlock the control desk, insert the master key and activate it.
मास्टर की
Turn the coach lighting on so that passengers aren't boarding a dark train.
कोच अच्छा कोच लाइटिंग इधर है
To allow passengers to board the train, you will need to open the correct doors.
हाँ हम लोग को चाहिए लेफ्ट डोर
In order to use the buttons in the cab, you must first insert and then turn the door key to the on position.
डोर की ऑन
As the platform is on your left, press the open doors left button.
इधर ही कहीं था हाँ डोर रिलीज लेफ्ट
The weather has turned quite bad, so you'll need to turn the wipers on.
वाइपर्स यहाँ था कहाँ था वाइपर्स ओ इंटरमिटेंट टू ओके
The cab light
वाओ
is currently on. Make sure to turn it off. It's
कैब
useful to find your way
लाइट्स
around in
ऑफ
the
कर
cab,
देते
but can make it
हैं
hard to see out of the window, so you should always turn it off before you start moving.
set the cab lights ऑफ हो गया
Headlights in the UK are used to allow
which will
others
allow
to
us
see
to
the
see the
train
train
rather
rather
than
than
being
being
of
greeted
great
of
use to
the
the driver
driver
seeing
seeing
out.
out. Set the headlights
Set the
for
headlights for
daytime running.
daytime running and ensure the tail lights are off.
Day tail lights off.
While the passenger doors are open and the loading objective completes, you'll notice
You
the
will notice
bar
the
in the
bar at
top
the
left
top left
slowly
slowly
rising. Once it
rising.
reaches the top, the objective will complete and it will be time to close the doors.
अच्छा अच्छा that one It is
Now the
green,
passengers have
so
boarded the train, close and lock the doors using the close left doors button.
we can close the door. Door
Set
close
the
हो गया.
reverser to forward.
Reverser.
Apply some power to get moving.
Three. बहुत बारिश हो रहा है आज. ट्रेन अच्छे ही चल रहा है. हम लोग का ट्रेन हम लोग चालू कर दिया है. यहाँ पे क्या है? स्टॉप आ रहा है. ठीक है, फाइन. ट्रेन अच्छा खासा चल रहा है अभी. स्टॉप एट लोकेशन मेट्रो साउथ. ओह, ओके, केयरफुल. वाह, वो हॉर्न दे रहा है.
You're
You're
approaching the next
approaching the station.
station.
Press R.
Use the power brake handle to apply power so that you come to a gentle stop at the indicated marker on the platform.
अरे भाई तो रुक, रुक जा, रुक जा. Oh,
This platform is on the right, so you'll need to use the open right doors button to unlock and open the doors this time. Once again, observe the objective indicator.
थोड़ा सा आगे चल गया हम लोग को और आगे से ब्रेक मारना होगा. दिस थिंग आई थिंक हम लोग को थोड़ा यूज टू होने होगा कि कहाँ से हम लोग ब्रेक मारना स्टार्ट करना है.
Use the doors close right button to close and lock the
चलो,
doors.
close the door. Door closed.
Drive the train to the next platform without any further guidance and see how you get on.
फॉरवर्ड नहीं है. P2 में चलते हैं. I think और थोड़ा 100 मीटर आगे से आई गेस ब्रेक मारने स्टार्ट कर देंगे. We are currently what 750 meters दूर है नेक्स्ट स्टेशन से. क्या था? ओके, ड्राइविंग अंडर स्पीड लिमिट. ओह, I didn't see the speed limit. 74 जा रहा. I think थोड़ा स्लो कर देते हैं. मीटर है. कहाँ से ब्रेक मारना स्टार्ट करें? रुक जा भाई. वेट. ओह, चलो स्टेशन के अंदर ही है हम लोग का इस बार. डोर इस साइड था. आई थिंक लेफ्ट साइड में स्टेशन था. Did we do it right? Passengers loading. Okay. Lock doors. चलो सीख गए हम लोग. मोटा मोटी तो सीख ही गए.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back
If
to
you
it at
complete, you
any
can come
time
back
via
to
the training center.
ग्रेजुएशन कंप्लीट हुआ। तो मेन चीज़ है इसमें हम लोग को सिर्फ स्पीड लिमिट, ब्रेकिंग, ये सब ध्यान रखना है। स्पीड लिमिट हम लोग तो देखा ही नहीं कहाँ से वो दिखेगा, बट आई थिंक इट्स फाइन, कर लेगा।
In this training
This training
module, you'll
module
be
you will
learning
learn
about the
about various
various
camera
camera
controls
controls
and
and
how
how
to
to
get
get
the
the
best
best
views.
views. You can
You
drive
can
from in the
drive from
cab
in
or
the
an
cab
exterior
or an
camera.
exterior. Exteriors are
Exterior
particularly
views
useful
are
for coupling
particularly
and
useful for
uncoupling.
coupling and
Okay.
uncoupling. Currently, you're in the cab of this Class
Class
323 EMU with the
323
same view a real
EMU
driver would have.
with same view with a real driver.
Before experimenting with camera views, set the train up correctly as if ready for departure.
Okay. पहले हम लोग मास्टर की ऑन करेंगे, फिर कोच लाइटिंग करेंगे, कैब लाइट्स को ऑन करेंगे, कैब लाइट्स, कैब लाइट्स, कैब लाइट्स इधर थे। हाँ, कैब लाइट्स ऑफ, फिर हम लोग को टेल लाइट्स ऑफ करना है, हेडलाइट्स तो डे हेड में ही है, रिवर्सल को फॉरवर्ड करना है।
We will now explore the camera controls.
Preview camera, press R2 to switch camera view.
When
This
using
is
a
a nice
controller,
view.
you simply use the same control again to toggle back into the cab. Do that now. Now that you're used to interior and exterior, switch back to the exterior view again to learn more about it. From the exterior, you can move the camera around.
Yes.
Use the controls indicated to move and turn the camera. Spend a minute just practicing moving and turning the camera.
Okay. Oh, this is us. आराम से chair में बैठा हुआ।
You can zoom in and out using the indicated control. Try it now.
अच्छा।
While in an external camera, you can also interact with some elements such as junctions. You'll be learning about junctions properly in a different training module, but for now, fly over to the indicated junction and change it by interacting with it using the controls indicated. There's a lot more to learn about cameras, including numerous other camera modes. You can find out more in other areas of the training center.
Forward में किया हुआ है।
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training
चलो।
center.
अरे, moving a train part 2. Okay. Setting drive mode. I think ये बहुत ही fun होगा, मतलब हम लोग एक बार जब पूरा सीख जाएंगे।
In this module, you'll combine everything
I
you
think
learned from the
bus
moving a
simulator जो हम
train,
लोग आगे खेले थे उससे
passenger
अब थोड़ा ज़्यादा
operations,
interesting
and
लग रहा है
camera
मुझे।
controls modules, but from outside the train. Now you'll have the freedom to enjoy external cameras while driving the train. Before you go any further,
Headlights.
get the
Okay.
lighting all set up correctly.
Day head. Press to activate coach lighting. Coach lighting इधर है।
In most trains, you'll find
Master key
functions such as
reverse.
if you find a train where the master key does not set automatically on the controller, pop back into the cab to do it and then switch back to the exterior view again.
Okay.
Next, use the indicator.
चलो।
Just as with other modules, you're currently sitting in a Class 323 multiple unit. You must now switch to the exterior camera. If you need a reminder on how to do this, head over to the camera controls module first and have a quick refresher. Aside from the magnificent views,
वो
exterior camera views can make it easier to complete tasks such as
just a
coupling,
second.
checking your lights, and changing junctions. Only a small number of the most common functions are usable for an exterior camera. If you find you need to do something that isn't available, simply switch to the internal camera to do it, and then switch back. Finally, use the indicated controls to apply some power. One will apply and one will take it away or apply the brakes. Experiment with them a little.
Wait for the train to reach 30 kilometers. Okay. थर्टी चलो यही स्पीड में अब वो चलते रहेगा हम लोग जब पावर हैंडल को ऑफ कर देंगे सो बेसिकली जो P1 P2 है उससे हम लोग एक्सेलरेट कर सकते हैं बट देन एक पर्टिकुलर स्पीड में हम लोग जब पहुंच गए हम लोग पावर हैंडल को ऑफ कर देंगे तो ट्रेन वही स्पीड मेंटेन करेगा ओके एक्सटर्नल कैमरा मूवमेंट Wow. Turn on safety systems to receive additional points. ये ड्राइवर असिस्ट बार बार ऑन करने बोले पर ये है कहाँ डोर रिलीज सिग्नल बजर इमरजेंसी ब्रेक डोर क्लोज DRS स्विच ये क्या है ये है क्या टॉगल driver assist DRS switch
Now that you've moved down the track, it's time to bring the train to a stop. Use the controls indicated to adjust the power brake handle to apply some brakes. Try restarting this tutorial and running it a few times until you're comfortable with driving from the outside, including moving the camera around. That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
ड्राइवर असिस्ट कहाँ पे नेक्स्ट कौन सा changing ends multiple units okay
In this training
train
module,
will
you'll be
how to
learning how to shut down a cab and change ends of the train so that you can drive in the other direction.
opposite side कैसे जाना है
You'll bring this unit back to central square sidings. You'll need to change ends a couple of times. Don't worry about how the train is going to get there though, all the paths are going to be set for you. You just need to change ends and then drive when you're given instruction to do so. Get started by setting this cab up for operation. Activate the master key first. Set the headlights for daytime operation and ensure the tail lights are off. Set the headlights for daytime operation and ensure the tail... Set the reverser to forwards, as that's the direction you'll be...
Forward.
The first move brings the train forwards to the junction around the corner from here, and you'll be stopping once the rear of the train has cleared it. Apply some power and drive forward a bit so that we can prove that this cab is working and the train moves as expected.
20 चल क्यों नहीं रहा? क्या हुआ है? अच्छा सही से फॉरवर्ड नहीं हुआ। अच्छा ठीक है, करंटली में 20 में हम लोग को रुकना है। 12, 15, 19 में ही है। 20, sure. Wait for the train to clear the junction. Which junction are we talking about? अच्छा, this junction. So, go. अरे, okay, we have cleared the junction.
That's far enough.
चलो,
Now that the train has stopped, you need to shut this cab down.
okay.
Turn off the headlights and ensure the tail lights are on.
Off.
Set the reverser to off.
Off.
Set the power brake handle to the step 3 brake position. Remove the master key. This cab is now shut down. Walk over to the other end of the train, ensuring to close any doors behind you.
चलो, हम लोग का भी उस पार जाना है।
Sit in the driver's seat.
पहले दरवाजा बंद करता। Seat.
Follow the steps indicated to activate this cab, repeating the procedure that you did when you set up the previous cab.
ठीक है, पहले तो हम लोग तब मास्टर की देंगे, फिर इसका हेडलाइट्स टू डे हेड करेंगे और इसका टेल लाइट्स ऑफ करेंगे, फिर इसको फॉरवर्ड रखेंगे।
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and blocked all the junctions for us. You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your next destination is going to take you to the left and into the switch lines west of the...
Switch line track to stop identification. अरे वो था जंक्शन में जंगल जंक्शन। वाह, what is the speed limit by the way? 50 के स्पीड में चलता है, 55। वाह, 400 मीटर का। Wait for the train to come to a stop.
Follow the steps indicated to deactivate this cab.
जैसे tail lights on, फिर इसको फिर off, फिर इसको हम लोग को कर देना है ब्रेक 3, मास्टर की खोलिए, ड्राइवर सीट में तो बैठा हुआ है। अच्छा, डैड ड्राइवर सीट पे। चलो अभी वापस यहाँ से हम लोग इस पे जाएंगे। ब्रेक ठीक है, पहले डोर लॉक कर देते, सेकंड ड्राइवर सीट। तो चलो फिर से ऑन करते हैं, सेट मास्टर की, हेडलाइट्स टू डे है, टेल लाइट्स ऑन।
Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and locked all the junctions for us.
The yard controller will signal us. Where is the yard controller? Where are you going over?
You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your final
चलो चलते हैं। So we should at least wait to cross the junction और फिर स्पीड लेना चाहिए। तो नॉर्मली स्टार्टिंग में हल्का स्पीड में निकलना चाहिए, पर ये ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है, 500 मीटर दूर है, ज़्यादा स्पीड लेने भी नहीं सकेंगे हम लोग। This is the junction. This is the best way to check. जंक्शन पूरा क्रॉस करके is there. So now we can pick up some speed. Oh, 300 मीटर, 200 मीटर। ये डालना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं। सो 30 के स्पीड में आई थिंक टू स्टॉप एग्जैक्टली देयर 30 में। चलो चलो
Before you finish, take a moment to review. When changing cabs on almost any train, there are some common things to double check before you depart the cab you're finished with. What position have you left the throttle and brake controls in? What position is the reverser in? Are the headlights and taillights set up correctly for what will become the rear of the train? Are all doors closed? Once you get used to each train you operate, you'll quickly begin to remember what each one needs and get used to the elements that are common between different trains.
Okay.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
ठीक है, चलो एक और मॉड्यूल कर लेते हैं, रेलवे नेविगेशन।
In this training module, you'll be learning about the live 2D map and how it can help you understand where you are, where your objective is, and how you can change the path of the train to get to the right place.
So basically हम लोग रूट का मैप होगा ये।
Under normal circumstances, the driver has little, if anything, to do with where a train is going. It's all handled centrally by a signaling center or dispatcher.
Okay.
Within yards and depots, however, you will find that these are often managed by the crew of the train directly. That means you. You can tell whether a junction is manual or automatic by looking at it. If it has no big lever, then it's automatic and you can't influence it. If it does, then interacting with that lever will change the junction. For this module, you'll take this class 323 from the siding here next to the main loops and set all the junctions yourself to direct the train to the switch lines, and then change ends and repeat the process to bring the train into the depot.
Okay.
Your destination has been set over in the switch lines on the far west of the training center. Use the map to follow the path from the train to the destination and change all the junctions you need to get there. If you make a mistake and go the wrong way, you can go back and try to correct it. If you're not ready for that, just restart the module and try again.
So this is where we are. लोग को जाना कहाँ है? क्या बोला हम लोग कहाँ जाना है? In this okay. These are all the junctions to direct the train to the switch lines. Switch lines, okay. Switch lines, switch lines. Switch line. अरे बाप, switch line is बहुत बड़ा मैप है। तो कुछ जाना किधर है? Switch line track X. Navigation hub. Metro loop. वो एक ही तो दिखा है यहाँ पे स्विच लाइन। स्विच हाँ इतना है स्विच लाइन। वेट अ सेकंड, हम लोग को कौन सा है स्विच लाइन्स ऑन and then change and repeat the process. Let's say you check over in the switch lines on the far west or in the use the map to follow the path or train and change on the train to get that. Destination is already set, you see. यहाँ, this is where we need to come. Okay. तो यहाँ से ऐसे जाना है, छोड़ो, ये लोग तो खुद ही गाइड करेंगे। Stop elevation, switch line, track 3. 1.5 किलोमीटर में भी जंक्शन आ रहा है, उसका आगे हमको रुकना होगा। यहाँ पे एक लीवर है। हम लोग अगर ये ब्लू लाइन से जाते हैं, yes, so this blue line is important. To look at 4 kilometers. Okay. ये तो अभी सीधा ही जाने का बात है, आई गेस। चलते हैं। अच्छा, ये सीधा जा रहा है कि घूम रहा है? That way we will know. सीधा ही जा रहा है। ये भी सीधा ही जा रहा है। हाँ, लोग इसी लाइन से जा रहे हैं। ये so these are automatic, I think. Yes. EWS, TWS. Okay. चलो फुल स्पीड छोड़ो। स्पीड में जाना। थोड़ा सा स्पीड लिमिट के ऊपर चली गई हम लोग, बट इट इज़ फाइन। तो अभी हम लोग वापस, ठीक है, आई गेस दैट वुड बी इट फॉर टुडे। हम लोग बहुत सीखा, ट्रेन वेन पूरा चलाना एकदम पूरा रिमोटली। आई थिंक थोड़ा बहुत हम लोग का भी आ गया है, थोड़ा सा अभी भी सीखना बाकी है, बट मोटा मोटी चला तो ले रहे अभी। सो हम लोग फिर से इसको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में कंटिन्यू करेंगे। टिल देन चलो, बाय बाय, सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो।